2019, the Lucasfilm design team, in collaboration with the Porsche design team, came up with an amazing new spaceship, a new class of vehicle. We knew that we were going to come together and create a new iconic spaceship. What we didn't know was what role this new spaceship would play in the Star Wars universe. I've always been a huge fan of Porsche and their brand and their designs. And so the opportunity to actually bring the two high-level design teams together to create something fresh and new was just an opportunity that couldn't be passed up.
We wanted really to create something new which fits to the history of Porsche, but as well as Star Wars.
Being part of a team creating a spaceship for Star Wars is super overwhelming, I have to say.
It's crazy. I can't believe that I'm actually on a project doing this. It's like a dream come true. It's fantastic.
It's one of those rare opportunities where you can really elevate the designs in both worlds to something far beyond what each one can bring to itself. The collaboration actually resulted in an amazing design. The Tri-Wing is iconic. It fits within the Star Wars universe. And then likewise, on the Porsche side, in terms of the form language and the personality that it needs to convey, you can see the flow from the front to the canopy to the tail. It's very much like the 962. And if you look at the Tri-Wing from the top, you'll see similarities of the 917 in terms of the window, the shape language, the forms of how the cockpit mirrors the 917. And you can see the parallels in the Y-Wing as well. On the front end, we actually incorporated the 8-lens headlamp from the Taycan. Likewise, if you look at the 911 and the Taycan, there's this iconic red line that we want to incorporate into the Tri-Wing. And if you look at the tail, you'll see that similar red graphic line. The original brief was actually pretty terrifying. I mean, we had set the bar very high. And I have to say, at the very end, we achieved that. We met the bar. What we didn't know was where the ship was going to live. And then I saw a perfect opportunity to bring the Tri-Wing into the Obi-Wan series. And that was Alderaan. Because Alderaan is a beautiful, elegant city. And the aesthetic is actually very close to what the Tri-Wing turned out to be. I think what made it even more special was that Deborah then thought, well, how about if we actually have our main character, Leia, speak the line and reference it directly?
Ooh, a Tri-Wing. That's a new one.
And I thought that was terrific because it absolutely made sense because she was in the tree aspiring to escape the planet and the Tri-Wing was right there. And so to have all of that story element combined with the sort of the strength of the design made it work really well. And it parallels in some ways what the Obi-Wan story is because we're really trying to fill in the gap between the prequel era and the original trilogy era in terms of this character. What happened during that time. And so by hinting at the Tri-Wing, we actually start to draw into that same mystery as well. There's really no telling where the Tri-Wing will lead us because it's a timeless design and it can fit within multiple eras in the Star Wars universe.